It's a shame where this is going, but unfortunately, this needed to happen. So everything that's happening now, the breakdown of the country, the fucking constant bitterness, the division, all of this shit needed to happen. It was supposed to happen. This was written for us a long time ago. And though when I was a kid, I really didn't subscribe to it or believe it, but now I'm starting to believe it. And believe it or not, guys, here's the fucked up shit. I hate to admit to this, but the Israelites, right? Those are the guys that used to hang out on 42nd Street. They used to scream at white people, "You white devil," and like run around with the devil horns and you fucking white people fuck us over. But they used to stop yelling at white people for like 5 minutes and they used to talk about the mark of the beast and all this other crazy shit that is happening now. That being said, these same guys who hated white men read a white guy's book called "Behold the Pale White Horse," or "Behold the Pale Horse," right? They read this book and they were saying that shit. And in that book, it said the same thing. Guys, it's just insane how the people we ignored, who were standing on the street corner with their signs about the end is near or some crazy shit was going to happen, we ignored them. We ignored the Israelites who, listen, again, I don't subscribe to them. We don't. But for everything they said when I was a kid, it's coming true.
Shalom. Kala lalim la Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Agakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Mercy not to world GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect scattered abroad, preaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. Alright, so my locked as it up from GMS and dad coming back with another view. I'd like to touch on this guy right here you could see on the screen. Alright, and really and truly I know him because I subscribe to him on YouTube. He does bring out really, really good content. Alright? But really and truly, he's a kind of proud fella. Right? And I was now listening to the live, alright? Because it was a live stream on YouTube. So I was now listening to it on the TV. And he was saying how he does it, how some haters would just call him a Uncle Tom. Alright? And really and truly, kind of have a Uncle Tom behavior. Alright? But, you know,
The country, the fucking constant bitterness, the division, all of this shit needed to happen. It was supposed to happen. This was written for us
he speak
where this
about
is
he speak
going,
about
but
the vision.
unfortunately, this needed to happen. So everything that's happening now, the breakdown of the
Mark
country, the fucking
3:25.
constant bitterness, the division, all of this shit needed to happen. It was supposed to happen. This was written for us a long time ago. And though when I was a kid, I really didn't subscribe to it or believe it, but now I'm starting to believe it. And believe it or not, guys, here's the fucked up shit. And I hate to admit to this,
He always stress on the
but
hate. He
the
say he hate to admit it. So he hate to admit that the elders and apostles of Great Stone GMS was correct. He hate to admit that the elders and apostles of Great Stone and all the elders come down to the least brother was right. He hate to admit that all of us is prophets. He hate to admit that. Alright?
the Israelites, right? Those are the guys that used to hang out on 42nd Street. They used to scream at white people, "You white devil," and like run around with the devil horns and you fucking white people fuck us over. But they used to stop yelling at white people for like 5 minutes and they used to talk about the mark of the beast and all this other crazy shit that is happening now.
The man say all sort of crazy shit. Hey, really and truly, he don't even bound to be a Jake. That the next thing, he don't bound to be a Jake. You understand? But he have Jake-like features. Right? But the spirit that he have, really and truly, as speaking as a man, he's showing me that he's not really a Jake. He could be a Jake. He also could be a Jake. But I speaking as a man, I feel he's not. Right? I don't know his background. I don't know his ethnicity, you know, the sea line of his father, but he giving out a real proud vibration, right? And he does get a vibration from Esau, the so-called white man, right? And yes, it have proud as Jakes also. It have proud as Jakes also, but as I say, I just speaking as a man. This fella, he could be a Jake, but really and truly, I feel he's probably not. Alright?
That being said, these same guys who hated white men read a white guy's book called "Behold a Pale White Horse" or "Behold a Pale Horse," right? They read this book and they were saying that shit, and in that book it said the same thing. Guys, it's just insane how the people we ignored who were standing on the street corner with their signs about the end is near or some crazy shit was gonna
And that
happen.
is the
We
thing.
ignore them. We ignore the Israelites.
He acknowledging it. He acknowledging it. Ezekiel 33, straight to the point, verse 33. Then shall they know that a prophet has been among them.
Who listen again? I don't subscribe to them. I don't. But for everything they said when I was a kid, it's coming true.
Prophet, the sea before. Alright? We know all of these things was coming. You know? Alright? But they, well, I see all them guys, yeah. Right. I say, right, Isaiah 55 and verse 11. So shall my word, it's like, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish, that which I please. Most High's will. And it shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it. Yeah, the Most High words aren't going to return unto him void. Whatever the Most High say, it's going to come to pass. Right? As the Most High say, he stretched out his hand unto a stiff neck and rebellious people. Right? By he stretching out his hands is he sending all the prophets, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Alright, and he say when he was a kid, he used to see the elders and apostles, and you used to ignore them basically. Right? So it goes to show long these men, these great men doing this work. And up to this day, they're still doing this work. They ain't taking no days off. Right? They ain't taking a season off. They ain't taking a weekend off. They ain't taking a month off. Right? They was constantly doing the work. They was constantly reaping for all these years. Right? In sincerity, truth, and diligence. That's why we give these men double honors. Right? I think it's Acts chapter 5, real quick. Acts 5 and 17. Can't remember. So like, let me see if I can search it up real quick. Alright, I found it. It's not Acts 5:17. It's 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 17. Where it say, let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. And these men was labor. So like these men was laboring in the word and the doctrine for many years. For many years, many decades. Alright? So these men worthy of double honors. Alright? And the Jake say, he the man stress on the heat. He say he hate to admit it. Like, damn, these fucking niggas was right. These men was right. Shit. You know? Right? You know, like, you was in an intense argument, arguing something with somebody, and, basically, you was pissed because I'm not gonna say pissed, but ignorant, because you thinking you're correct, right? But later on, a few days after, or a month after, or a few years after, later on down, you get to find out that you was actually the wrong one. You know, it'll make you feel bad. It'll make you feel, a type of way, right? And if it's really, well, an ignorant person, they will be pissed. They will be like, well, fuck out of here. That was so long ago. Fuck that. Me care about that. Whatever. You know, right? But really and truly, the true meaning of ignorance is lack of knowledge, right? But here in Trinidad, people just use ignorance as, you being arrogant, you know? Right? Like a arrogant man, yeah, these dumbass Trinis go say, well, he ignorant, ting, 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 ting. He quick to argue, ting, 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 but really and truly is arrogance, Alright? So, 2 Ezra chapter 15, starting at verse 1, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. And that is what the elders and apostles was doing back then, straight up to this day. Right? So, let me do say is doing from back then straight up to this day. Right? They were speaking into the ears of you hardened niggas the words of prophecy. Right? And as you see in the video, you see there used to be cursing on white people this, white people that, but they used to take 5 minutes and speak about the mark of the beast and food shortages, thing. Alright, because that way he does touch on all the food shortages and the economy and how the economy looking and the state of the economy. Alright. So you see they used to stop for a second, they used to stop cursing on the white man for 5 minutes, and they used to be speaking about these things, and you see as you could see it coming to pass. You see he hate to admit it. Alright. Continuing, which I will put in thy mouth, say the Lord. It's like, yeah, the Most High put those words in our mouth through the Holy Spirit, for us to go out on the highways and byways to speak these words, right? To prophesy, to say before time, right? Verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right? Fear. Alright. Yeah, can. Jump down to verse 10. Where it say, behold my people. Right, can. Verse 10, where it say, behold my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Verse 11, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Right? So really and truly the people of Israel who the Most High stretching out his hand to is the 1/3, because 2/3 is going to be destroyed. 2/3 is going to be in this destruction. 2/3 of Israel. Right? The Most High say he stretched out he sent out the prophets, to fish for the elect, to bid them to the marriage. Alright? Verse 12, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with plagues and punishment, and the Most High So like that, the most I shall bring upon it, right? And that is what the Angry Prepper is saying, because that is the name of his YouTube channel. As I say, is really good. It's a really good YouTube channel. It have good content on it. He does bring out good content, you know. And he seen basically he seen the plagues, the beginning of it, you know, as it say in the book of Saint Matthew chapter 24. This is the beginning of the sorrows. So he's seeing it, right? And he getting the flashbacks, you know, at the elders and apostles. How we used to ignore the elders and apostles. Right? And don't be too surprised behind the scenes he does be watching the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Right? Because you hearing all these things when you're growing up and to see it coming to pass now. That should drive you, you know, to go and hearken, go and listen. You know, take heed. Right? So I really and truly sure that he doing that. Well, not taking heed, but you know, behind the scenes he listening. He listening to the elders and apostles. Because as he also see in the video, he not associated with it. Roughly paraphrasing we say. He not a part of it. Alright? Because he damn well know if he say that he a part of it or he taking heed and he listening, he gonna lose a lot of subscriptions on YouTube. Right? Because I sure a lot of Edomites following him. Pretty sure about that. Right? For men to be calling him a house nigga. Right? As I say, I was listening to the whole live stream was hour one something. I ain't finished it yet. I reached 50 something minutes, but I say, you know, I go pause it to do the video really quick. Right? Yeah, as he said, as he said in the live stream, some men that was calling him Uncle Tom, house Negro, ting. Alright? And he really and truly looking like that. He really and truly is that. Alright? You know? So yeah, as the Most I say, Egypt shall mourn. This modern day Egypt. You know, America. The western side of the world, the Caribbean, North America, South America, etc. Central America. You know? Jumping down to verse 37. And there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth, and that is what going on now. Right? And really and truly, it's on a low scale. Coronavirus. Slack. So like, hey, thought well and then strike this video, but you know, the vid, you know, vid-19, you know, right? This so-called pandemic had basically it put a lot of fear on these people out here. They fear for their life. For some reason, they fear for their life. Right? Fast, simple, fucking, come on, cool. You know? I have to watch my words, but, you know? Yeah. You know? People seeing the food shortages, the economic collapse, all of that. Because it really and truly, it have the people that actually digging into it. It have the people researching it. Although the masses, which is the majority of the people, they ain't really care about fucking that. They ain't even know about that. I sure most of these people out there don't even know the economy in a terrible fucking state. The way all these niggas just keep carrying on with their life like, you know, nothing going on. Like, this is good old America back in the fucking, what, 80s, 70s? Yo, right now America is on its fucking knees. Alright? Babylon is falling, Egypt is falling, Sodom and Gomorrah is falling. right? And they're gonna fall real, real fucking hard, right? And they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them, because hey, the Most High gonna pour out his force upon this wicked land, right? Upon actually the whole earth, but mainly Babylon, America, you know, America, good old fucking America, you know. And as I was saying some few days ago, because I went to school with. I never really used to talk to she personally, but she's really a tomboy. She's a tomboy. She into girls. She's a lesbian. Right? And hey, really and truly, she tall as fuck. Right? And she she does partake in the women's football thing. And really and truly, she's a star. She could really play. She represented my school in a few good matches. Right? And now, like I see that she basing in America recently, she flew out and it's like she basing there, she living there, right? So I see that as the Most High Abba Shem El Shai sent her across there for she judgment. That is how I could see it. Most High sent her over there for her judgment. Why? Because you're a fucking lesbian. You want to be a woman. You want to do what you want. You're a fornicator. And the Most High Abba Shem El Shai gonna deal with you seriously. He's gonna pour his wrath upon you and all our you. Alright? As I say, I don't watch my words, so I don't remember. I'm gonna cut that short. Going into them lesbians and them homos and them. I'm not on that. You know? To the book of Slack. Lord willing, then take one more video. Can. Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 33, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, right? Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them, right? And the scripture we say, do it tarry, right? So like that times he's switching up stuff in his Bible app and it doesn't get through with it. Right, Habakkuk 2 and 3. Book of Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right, at the end, we in the end. So all these things that are written in the book, that the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and the big brothers, on down to the youngest brother. All the things that we already speaking and prophesying about it will come to pass. In the end it will speak and it will not lie. It is the truth. Though it tarry, continuing in the scripture, though it tarry, wait for it. Because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It will surely come. It will surely happen. These prophecies will surely happen. It will surely come to pass. Right? And these jakes, they're seeing it. A lot of these people, they're seeing it. They're seeing it coming to pass. A lot of these entertainers as well, these celebrities as well. They know about us. They know about the Hebrew Israelites. They know about us. Right? Book of Amos chapter. Let me highlight the Habakkuk first. Right. back all my scriptures on this Bible app. I end up deleting it. Okay, started to get trouble, Satan intervened. Had to delete it and download it back. Alright, so the book of Amos chapter 8. I start at 11. But I wanted to go straight to the point really in 12, but 11 is also, a good cut. Alright, Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So if that Jake feel is a thing and a thing, because all them purpose and them feel is a thing and a thing. By me saying is a thing and a thing. It's just for a while, thing. It's just a transition, and this and that. Really and truly, it is a transition going to happen, These fucking dogs gonna be thrown down from their rulership, and the kings, the real kings, the true kings and priests is gonna be elevated, is gonna be put back up into rulership. Alright? But the transition they believe in it, is basically the new world order. It's at this next one. But he for sure is a Edomite. But he and all us also bring out good content. AMTV, or you could look him up, AMTV. Just type up AMTV and you'll see his channel. Right? Yeah. So these preppers actually think, well, most of them, I wouldn't say all of them, most of them think that is, it's just a transition from, the from the old world being turned into a new world. Right? The old monetary system being changed into a new modernized monetary system. From the Federal Reserve note to Bitcoin. A lot of these preppers actually speaking about Bitcoin. Like the YouTube channel I now mentioned, AMTV. He and all invested in Bitcoin. Right? So yeah, they actually think that this place actually going and carry on and carry on and carry on and carry on. Right? But it's not so. This place is gonna be destroyed, this place is gonna fall. The Most High say he's gonna show down the walls of Babylon. Roughly paraphrasing that is in Jeremiah 51. Alright? Verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and they shall not find it. Yeah, because this temporary. If them men thinking they will come and serve the Lord when they want, they will take heed to this when they want. Yo, time is running short. All the feeling most high time to wait on all it. It's on his time, not all the time. He's the creator, not all it. All is the servant. The servant not greater than the master. You understand? Malachi chapter 3 and verse 5. And I will select. Right, 4 and 5. Malachi chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And that was back in the 90s, around 1969, 1970. With the Most High Abba Shem Yahushai, raised up a man named Abba Bevins. right? Where we really, really and truly believe he's Elijah the prophet, the Most High sent back on the earth to bring forth his truth. You know, right? We believe he was that man, Abba Bevan's Elijah, right? And the Most High sent forth him to bring this truth, right, back onto the earth to seal the elect, to wake up to wake to wake the elect and to seal the elect, right? As the scripture say, could do none against the truth but for the truth, right? So all you niggas who trying to ignore this and trying to come up against it and saying that, the thing Bible and thing all the still reading the Bible and this and that and that and this, y'all in for a rude awakening. Right? When the Most High ready, the Most High is gonna, you know, lock off the seal, Alright. The work done. Shut down the internet. Because the Most High really and truly set up the internet just for this word to be pushed to the four corners of the earth. So when the elect seal, the work is done. Alright? When the elect seal, the work is done. No more going out on the highways and byways. No more hearing the words. Alright, so with that, Kalalalim Laya, Bashim El Shai, Bashim Kakodash, the bonus to the laws and apostles of greatness to not well GMS. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elect scattered abroad, preaching this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom, Bashim El Shai, Bashim Kakodash, Brakita, Mawat Lababal, DTA. Shalom.